Here we have a pre-owned 2019 Mazda CX-5. Now this one comes in the Signature trim level. We do get the standard all-wheel drive. Powertrain consists of a 2.5-liter turbocharged four-cylinder mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. And this color is going to be Eternal Blue Mica, and the interior is the Cantura Brown Napa Leather. Now as we come to the front end here, we do get our LED headlamps along with LED daytime running lights, LED fog lamps as well. Love the look of these ever since they got their redesign. And this one still holds up pretty well 5 years down the road. Just a few nicks and scratches on that front bumper there, which here in Tennessee, that's gonna happen. 19-inch alloy wheels here. We get passive keyless entry on the front. We have our one-touch automatic up and down windows on all four doors. Rear window lock is here, power door lock controls, power mirror controls, and then you can turn that all the way to the right and you can power fold them, and we do have blind spot monitors. Bose premium sound system, power lift gate. We can turn the lane keeping assistant on or off, parking sensors, hood release, gas cap is there, and then we have a manual tilt and telescoping steering wheel. But here is our power driver seat with power lumbar support. And then we do have our memory seat functions here, so you can just set and then press the number you want to set it to, and then recall just by pressing the number. But love the Cantura Brown here. Very beautiful color. Now I have that seat up front adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs. But before we check out the space, big shout out to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this CX-5 today. I'll leave a link below in the description. And if you're looking to find a CX-5 in your area, you want to make sure you get the best price, make sure you fill out the info after clicking the link below in the description, and we'll make sure that you get hooked up there. Seat back pockets are on both sides. There's a look at the front end from back here. And leg room, not terrible, but I could probably scoot the seat up quite a bit. These have pretty decent space, I think, but they're not, they're not a full-size SUV, so you're not gonna have, for someone of my size, an area where you're not touching the back of the seat, if that makes sense. Middle seat folds down. Bottle holders are here. 3-stage heated outboard seat controls are there. And then a little storage pocket there with 2 USB-A charge ports, which is pretty neat. And then up here, we do get the LED dome lights, grab handles there, and you can go ahead and hang a shirt or a pair of pants there if you so choose. But let's make our way towards the back. Now I'll pop the gas cap. And it is nice that that is lockable for those of you that are worried about getting your gas siphoned or whatever. Back in there, dual exhaust, integrated rear parking sensors. And again, you can open that lift gate from your key fob, hitting the button on the actual lift gate, or using that button up front. Now we can fold these seats down either by pulling this or by pulling this here. So the seat does have to be up far enough to do that. And the spares underneath here. And then I like how I believe that's the amplifier, is right there in the middle of the spare tire there. Interesting. And then we do have a smaller space that's covered if you want to keep something in the back that you don't want rolling around. And then we get that on both sides, so pretty cool. 12 volt here. And then there's a cargo shade integrated as well, which is nice. And then to put that seat back up, since we do have the loop here that kind of holds the seatbelt in place, pretty easy to snap it back into place there. And then to our front passenger seat, this is going to be power, no lumbar support, but power seat bottom, seat back. Glove compartment here with the owner's manuals. And then as we come back around to the front, quick look in the engine bay. And with this vehicle here at Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro, you do get a lifetime powertrain warranty on this 2.5 as well as a 6-speed automatic. Let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat. So a leather wrap steering wheel here, we can heat that. Buttons right there. There's the horn sound. We do get that Bose system again, so the tweeters are up here. I like how they did that. But we have a touch screen and we can use a dial down below, which I'll show you in a minute, to navigate through the screen. For audio, we do get AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth, and then you have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto wired if you want to use that. Just gonna go through everything so you can kind of see. And if you want to take a closer look, you can pause there. So that's how you can connect your phone. And we do have a navigation built in here. So I like how easy it is to use that. New destinations go in there and you can make shortcuts, so on and so forth. And then in your settings here, I'm gonna just go to the sound. You can adjust the clock, and then your vehicle settings. Now in the system settings, you can change your language here. You have English, Spanish, French, and then you can also change your temperature and distance units from US to metric if you so choose there. There's the backup camera there. We do get a front camera as well, and then we have that 360 view. And although the graphics aren't the best, it is nice that you have that capability there. Hazards are here. And then down here we get our dual zone automatic climate controls with 3-stage heated cool front seats. 12 volt down here. For the shifter, just grab the lever here, reverse neutral drive. You can manually shift there if you want to. And then you can go between your sport and normal mode there. Electronic parking brake, pull up to engage, hit the brake, press down to disengage, automatic brake hold there. And then we have our shortcuts, and then the knob to go through the radio here. So all that can also, again, be done down below if you don't want to use the screen. Then volumes here, you can click that to mute. Bottle holders, center console cubby space with a removable tray. You have an SD card reader, that's for the nav, and then you have 2 USB-A ports, as well as an aux input and another 12 volt there. I like that we get the LED dome lights for the front, sunglasses holder, garage door transmitter, and then this for the sunroof. So manual sliding shade, and then we can tilt or slide that back. So something's up with a button that slides it back. There we go. So a little loose there, but no big deal. There's a look at the back seat from up here. Vanity mirror. We do get the LED light there, and it kind of goes on or off as you open the mirror there. Now back to the steering wheel, blinkers, high beams, flash there. Set that to auto, fog lights. And then we do have our automatic wipers, so one time off, auto, low, high. We can adjust that auto sensitivity here, rear wipers here, pull that way or that way for that rear wiper fluid, pull up for the front wiper fluid. And then to the steering wheel itself, we can go through volume here, voice recognition, and then we can go through the track list or radio station presets there, hit this info button, and that goes through your center stack there. So all of your options for that. And then Bluetooth buttons are there. We do have adaptive cruise, so you can turn that on there and then hold it if you want to go between the radar cruise and just your standard cruise. But cancel that there, set the speeds, and then you can adjust the gap adjust for the cruise control here. Push button starts there, and then we do have key fob and remote start. So pretty nice to have that. And if you look closely, we do have our heads-up display.